I want to start perhaps with you, Todd, for just a quick state of play on how you think things are developing within the ETF marketplace right now. What exactly are the things that have stood out the most to you as we are now about 10 and a half months or so into our 2025 year?
Well, as of the end of October, we had $1.11 trillion of net inflows into the year. Now I'm going that precise because we are roughly $100 billion off of net inflows as a record, 2 months ahead of schedule. So we hit $1.12 trillion for all of 2024. Said another way, 2025 has been the best year we've seen for the ETF industry. On an individual product level, on equity, on fixed income, we've seen gold, we've seen crypto. It's hard to find an ETF that's out of favor with investors, and it's a great time to be an ETF investor.
Anna, this is an interesting time for sure because of the record levels that we've seen flow into the ETF business. From your perspective, as the chief business officer of one of the biggest issuers of ETFs out there, in terms of what has stood out to you, where exactly are you seeing the most development happen within ETFs, and where exactly is the investor traffic going towards as we close out 2025?
Sure, that's a good question because we need to divide between secular trends and new trends. Looking at secular trends, we always follow the money because money never lies. Low-cost beta has been attracting almost a half of the new flows in the industry, so almost $500 billion of new money into this industry are now captured by S&P 500 exposure sectors, so single basis points exposure to segments of the markets. And then we are looking at new trends. New trends are all around income, digital assets, cryptocurrencies, income, but also private assets. So that type of innovation that is going to complement and supplement the low-cost exposure to the market.